start off with questions, so if anyone has any questions, we can start there. We all have to have at least one question.
Yeah. So like besides leaving your family and friends like back home when you're touring, what's the second hardest thing on tour?
I think the second hardest thing on tour, especially work tours, like staying clean. Like, you know what I mean? Because like you're out in the hot sun like all day and you're just like feeling so gross. Like, because I mean there's showers here, but like it's like after like 50 band dudes have showered in them, and it's like going to prison showers. Like you need to wear like sandals and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's probably. Besides leaving family and friends, because that's the worst part about it. It's like, staying clean, definitely. What else you guys got?
I have a question about lyrics. In the song Edge of Heaven, when you say 07, are you talking about that's when you started the band? Or am I getting the lyrics wrong?
No, it's the 7 Deadly Sins. Something
okay.
07.
Yeah, that's the theme of the song. I think.
At first I was like, wait, am I getting the lyrics wrong? Like, you made me double think of it.
I think there was like.
Sorry, so hard to hear you guys.
I think in that song there's like one sin that wasn't mentioned. Maybe it was just me.
Which one?
Let's see. I think
I think we hit them all.
Yeah, I swear I did.
That was the way. Is this about to like school me or what?
Oh, I got one. Okay, I got the wolf shirt that says Savages on the back. What does 88 mean? Is it just a number?
88 was the year I was born.
I was right.
I don't know if that's how we put it on there, but that's what I'm going to tell you right now.
Well, alright. That's what I'm gonna go. I want to ask something about Savages. I want to ask something about Savages. I guess what was your most personal song in Savages that like meant the most to you? Yeah, that meant the most to you.
Probably a song called Shots Fired.
Yeah.
It was something that we didn't really know if we were gonna like write a song about everything that kind of had happened, and I didn't want to make it like so personal to where it was like calling someone out. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that was like the most real that like I got. I literally just like had written down like things that I was like, you know, like exact things that we were feeling. We just wanted to, we didn't think about the lyrics too much on that song. It was just like straight. You know, for a lot of songs, you'll write the lyrics, and we could probably change a word or two to make it flow better or make it easier. But that song, like anything that I said right away, we're just gonna use it. It turned out to be, in my opinion, a great song. So
Yeah, no, that is a good song.
Thank you.
That one was just straight from the like.
What?
That one was just like straight from the heart. Like this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah, it was just straight, you know, because a lot of songs, when you write songs, you want it to be from your heart, but you also want it to make sense to everyone else. You know, you don't want to like, everyone has weird thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to just sing a song that is like so out there that people like can't grasp it, you know what I mean? So you want it to make it, a lot of times you want to make it to where you'll have like a thought and you change a couple words here and there to make it all really flow together. And that song, we didn't do anything like that. We just really just went straight for it. What? Yeah, and you know, that's the thing is, you know, everyone goes through that point in time in their life when they, like, you know, part ways with somebody, rather it be like a girlfriend or a best friend or anybody, you know what I mean? Like, so we wanted it to be that feeling of like, it's not necessarily like a negative thing, you know, it's not like, fuck you, I hate you, like, that kind of thing, but, you know, it's intense, you know, it's a lot of emotions, like, winding at once and going through.
Go ahead. So on a lighter note, like, how did it feel being, like, the best dance electronic album on the Billboard award, like, chart?
Oh, it was great because our last albums were like, it was like 3 and then 2, and then we were like, damn, like we're so close, and we finally got the #1 spot. So we were like, yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's so excited. Yeah.
it was very cool. It was you know, we're going a lot more. We've always been an electronic band, you know, obviously, but we're really going a lot more in that direction. So it was a very big gratification. Is that a word? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
It was whatever that word is that I'm looking for. It was that. I'm the best teacher out there. Yeah, I can't
So like, what was it really hard to give up screaming? Like, did you feel like screaming was a really big part of your music, or do you feel like the electronic was more prominent in your set?
I think it was more the electronic side for me.
Right.
You know, when we first started the band, like we were just goofing around, you know, and I was like, what is it gonna sound like if we have like screams on an electronic song? Hi, by the way, late comer, how are you? Yeah, so you know, the screaming part of it was kind of, at first we were just trying it out and seeing what happened, and it was like, it had never really been done before, like we hadn't heard it anyways, and it ended up sounding cool, so we felt like we always had to put that aspect into our band. It wasn't really like always my thing to like want to do it. You know, I mean, not that I didn't like it or
No,
didn't,
yeah.
you know, so it's just the evolution of a band and as people, and you know, like
Right.
we wanted to have one song on the new album that really brought all the fans together, you know, rather than really disregarding screaming altogether. It was actually Sal, this guy sitting right behind you, that was like, yo, you should put, like, have Danny do a song with you guys. And Danny's one of our close friends. And we had written the song already, Sellouts. And we just had some open parts for it that we needed someone to do something on. And I just texted him and he rolled over and did it. And ended up being a really cool song. And it's really cool because our whole album is super electronic. And then you get this one like burst of like heavy energy, you know, and yeah. But to answer your question, I think it's more of the electronic route.
Yeah, I love electronic. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've evolved with the band kind of, you know, back in 2010. You guys were still kind of halfway electronic, still screaming, and then I kind of matured with you guys, or not matured, but I like evolved with you guys into this kind of EDM obsession.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, that's really really cool that you said that. Like I've been, you know, that's kind of what we hope for, and on Warped Tour in general, you know, our thing is like we hope to bring like a new style of music for kids to like that have never experienced. You know what I mean? Like we're bringing this super. Like you guys will see our set later, and you know it's super just like energy and electronic, and it's cool because we're the only band that's really out here like that.
Yeah.
And so we, you know, it's like you're gonna get, you know, all the bands that are heavy and all the bands that are pop punk, and you're gonna get that on there. But you're gonna get one 35-minute set of just crazy electronic shit. And it's cool that you evolved with us because that's how we're evolving, you know. And you know, when you evolve as a band, like, you know, you obviously have to understand that you're gonna lose fans. You know, you're gonna lose fans because everyone changes. You know, as you get older, as you grow up, whatever your passion is, it always just starts to drift and goes to a different area. And it's sick that you're doing that with us. It's really cool.
I also had a question. On Instagram, you guys do a recap, and you say, "Don't fucking film me" at the beginning. What is that from?
I love that that's becoming a thing now. It wasn't anything. We did Tommy Coops, who's in our band. He's the weirdest, most crazy motherfucker on the planet, period. And our videographer, Tony, was just filming him and he just said that. And so then we were like, let's just, it was really funny, it's just weird. We were like, let's make that thing. And we had like Justin from Sleeping with Sirens do it, we had like T-Mills do it, so we're gonna have someone different do it every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's a thing?
What?
What's a thing?
What's the thing?
I missed it.
Oh, we've been doing a recap every day of Warped Tour, and then in the beginning of the video we have someone say, "Don't fucking film me," like to the camera, and then it's the recap. It's pretty stupid, but it's one of those things where it's funny, you know what I mean? Glad you're catching on, guys.
Yeah, as far as the evolving sound thing,
It's hard because it's hard because you don't want to change too much, but you don't want to write the same album again. You know what I mean? And we've always had like that certain sound about us to where it's like electronic, but it's like there's some sort of rock element slightly, and it kind of goes both ways. And you know, it was scary for us because it was, instead of having two singers on every song, now it's just one. And that's like a hard thing to go through, you know what I mean? It's a hard thing to think about. I was like, what are our core breed Carolina fans are gonna think? Because in my opinion, I was like, I think we're gonna gain a lot of new fans, but we might lose a bunch of old fans. And obviously I think that we did, but I think we still kept a whole lot of them around. And you know, it's crazy thinking about that. Like it's really weird, but I'm glad you guys like that album.
Yeah.
I lost it in my car and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know, we worked really hard on it, and
yeah, I'll admit that it was different, and it took me a little while to, you know, get into that "this is awesome" thing.
yeah,
but,
you know, it took us a while because
but
we
you know, I just listened to it multiple times, and I was like, okay, this is amazing.
yeah, you know, we really didn't know what kind of album we wanted to make after Hell Is Really Making It. We weren't like, it was like, where do we go with this? Because like Blackout was on the radio, and it was like, do we make like a straight pop album? And, you know, and going through all that was really stressful. It was like, I felt jaded on music for a little while, because I was like, you know, we were on like Columbia, the major record label, and they're like, you have to be this kind of band, like you need to make these kind of songs. And so we played ball for a little bit. We were like, fine, like we'll go in and we'll try this out and see what happens. And we just weren't happy.